someone took too much of their pre-workout and they're all jangled up. You're like on a janky tweaker bench. This one's
weird.
This one's killing me today.
I'm just staying back.
He's well-intentioned, to say the least.
So.
To say the least.
Very
but
much so.
Good damn, son.
Well, like, I don't know what. Too much caffeine. I don't
You
know.
got this. Put your little training wheels back down. You're good. You'll stay within the lines. You're fine. I'm going to give you this cheat sheet.
Hey.
Hopefully you can still read and you're not all jittering bugged out.
Listen, maybe you loosen the knot on your little man dude bud thing.
That might be
your little
it.
head penis.
You have a little headache.
Your little hair boner that you got there.
Rapunzel, let that hair down, girl.
Dude, he does. That's what it is. It's a hair boner.
Is it a thing where like you get a specific spot like that hurts?
Oh, yeah. I have to take my hair down all the time. It gives me a damn headache.
I'm still kind of new to
This
the
is
long hair
happening.
game.
I can't.
I know.
I can't. Okay, I can't. I need you, Nick. Don't do this.
I'm going to show him.
Nick,
I'm going to show him how to whip that hair up in the BJ moment. You know that we talked about. Just
listen, Mister. He's going to come in here with a banana clip or one of those
Side
super.
pony.
Yeah.
Those things work though, by the way.
Yeah. So do panties, son. See, here's what he doesn't know about you, Nick. You're leading him down a road. And you're like, oh my God, she is so nice. And then I'm like, oh my God.
and then on that road, veer back and
I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Dude, I had a friend a girl used to do this to him all the time. His name was Dan Treese. Wonderful guy. We were good friends. Blew 3 of his fingers off once in a science experiment. Long story. True story, though. But a girl told him he looked good at the merry-go-round. He bought these awful fake leather pleather, like vinyl pleather.
Z Caparici somethings.
Yeah, but they had what do Dockers have? What's that the pleat? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
yeah, the pleats in the front. And he wore them. Then he couldn't stop wearing them. Like, because then a chick told him he looked good.
Oh,
and I was like, but they were like pleather Dockers.
Oh,
and yes. Are you here?
Yeah.
Come on.
Wait, I'm gonna catch up.
Okay. Like,
I'll get there.
It's not completely lost.
just because a pretty girl tells you it's cool, it doesn't mean that sometimes they do it just to see if you'll be stupid enough to do stuff.
Hold on. She may have Regina Georged him like
You
me
know.
girls. Maybe she meant well.
I'm not sure who Regina George is.
It's okay. I'm just talking to him in tween language. That's all.
I understand what she's saying.
What is it?
It's
Mean Girls.
Mean Girls, the movie. Ow!
Does that hurt?
Yes. Just Mean Girls.
He got the reference. We can now move on.
I know you guys can't hear, but my new thing is to kick him in the ankle.
Yeah. It's great.
Teach your Kyle well, as close as I can tell. He's not yet hen shy, and no, it's not really mean to crush his hopes and dreams and help him die inside. Don't you dare ask Johnny why. The answer may be a black eye. So just go home and quietly cry. 'Cause we know what's best for you.
And listen, I'm not trying to get too uppity. I too have done things because girls say they're good. You know, it happens to all of us, man. But I'm attached to their vagina in some fashion before I give them that kind of power over me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I don't just take the random broad one. That's you, on the other hand, are quite the preener. He's like, oh my God, a compliment. Yeah, you got to learn to hate yourself a little more. It makes you a little more judicious in what you accept as a compliment.
That may kick in officially year 2.5.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You still get to, you're not quite dead yet.
I mean, trust me, I've had moments with Sass where I'm really getting after it in an argument. I mean, she doesn't argue hard. She'll argue, but she doesn't argue like aggressively.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she'll just answer. Where I'm like, I'm fully pinged out. Mm-hmm. And I come around the corner while she's answering me, but I know she knows what she's doing. Like, she's in the shower, but she just makes sure she's in the middle of washing her hair. Mm-hmm. So her hands are up, breasts are flawless, completely naked. And or she puts one foot up and she just happens to be shaving the leg. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, Yeah.
What were we talking about?
One time I was yelling at someone on the phone, and she, as an experiment, came over and put my hand under her shirt on my favorite breast. Shut up. Don't pretend you don't have one.
No, I do.
Everyone does. And you love them both. And if they were both looking at you, you go, I love you equally. But it's like having kids. You always want a little bit better. And, but yeah, like if you were to be in a big argument with me and I'm in love with you or I find you attractive, either one, and suddenly you were nude with your legs open and I could see your vagina, like I can't, there's no, Nick, you know it's true. As a man, you're like,
It's distracting, I bet.
yeah. It's, Jake, can your wife still throw that one on you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude, and here's the crazy part, Nick. I don't want it to change. I hope I never get past this. I don't know why I don't know what life would be worth living if I get past this. If I get past my own wants and needs, I don't know how I'll be happy again.
I like that she uses it to diffuse situations, though. She uses the power for good. Like, you
Without
may
a
be
doubt.
white, just lightning mad.
Oh, yeah, not between us.
No, but
I'm
something
about
else.
Something else. And she's like, get over here. Look at this. And I'm like,
Like, she opens a shade on her chest.
I'm like, you know what? You're right. You're right.
Life's okay.
Life is too short to not enjoy these right now. Oh, is there more? Oh, my goodness.
Okay, I'm good.
You mind if I give us some kind of kisses right now? Yeah. Yeah. And again, I hope I never get past that, Nick.
I know,
Because I think when you're past that part, you have to leave each other.
or
If you
just
no
need
longer look at that or it doesn't calm you down, it's time to go.
that, or you need to reboot your own ass and go, I don't want to live my life like this no more.
That's right. But find the
Take it
person
seriously,
that can
people.
calm you down by simply showing you their genitalia. It can make it all better.
I heard that once, I think, in a nursery rhyme or a fairy tale.
I had some plans with Pinball Jeff today, but now I feel like I'm switching them up because she doesn't get off work till 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go by after work because she works from home.
You've been warned.
Yeah, you've been warned.
Get it?
What's that?
Today is Wednesday. It is April 26th. Celebrating birthdays, the great Carol Burnett is 90. Former Slipknot drummer Joey Jordison would have been 48. And former First Lady Melania Trump is 53.
It remains to be seen what's actually going to happen with the Trump family legal troubles. And about all that, I'm not going to scorn. All I'm saying is, I don't think I'm alone in hoping they get financially desperate enough that we eventually get to see an Ivanka and Melania porn. Happy birthday to former First Lady Melania Trump. Oh, you may talk ass on,
Porn. Hooker.
but you're a couple lawsuits away from having your own category on Pornhub.
I'm sorry you heard me laughing. I just happened to glance at the text line. You remember earlier we were talking about my mom's 8 tracks, and I couldn't remember who sang Kiss an Angel in the Morning. It was Charlie Pride.
Yeah.
And I got a text that just said, Charlie Pride and that black thing in the drawer, 10 Minutes of Paradise.
Oh, my God. You win.
Listen, you know
That's
what?
a win.
I say, good on you, Mom. I hope you're up in heaven. The BBC is phenomenal, man.
You earned it, girl.
Listen, I mean it. I'm like, good on you. Just go. Good night. My mom is dead. What is wrong with you?
Holy hell, the grass hasn't even grown over there.
Yeah, come on, man. Jesus Christ.
In news this morning, the Taliban has killed the mastermind behind the 2021 Kabul airport suicide bombing that killed over 150 people, including 13 U.S. service members. ISIS operative was killed by the Taliban in Afghanistan. Although a name wasn't given at the time, the U.S. says they were not involved in the operation, but has intelligence that confirms this. The feds are grounding Elon Musk's private space flight company. The FAA is launching what it called a, quote, mishap investigation into the SpaceX explosion over South Texas. It'll look into the large amount of sand and debris that was kicked up. It spread for miles away from Boca Chica Beach launch pad. It will be up to the FAA to decide whether a future launch would affect public safety. SpaceX has additional environmental mitigations they must complete before launching again, and they'll need to ask the FAA to amend their launch license to gain clearance for another test flight. I was reading one of the articles where someone's like, we live 5 miles away, and there is debris coming down in our yard.
Sure.
Could just hit anything or anyone at any time.
Well, it's a pretty big explosion. I mean, hopefully it's just sand and not rocket pieces and parts. So
It appears Japanese company's attempt at the first private moon landing has failed. iSpace lost contact with the unmanned Mission 1 lander on Tuesday. It was supposed to land on the moon's surface just before 1 p.m. Eastern time, but no signal from it was received after the scheduled touchdown time. The lander launched in December and entered lunar orbit in March. 2 commercial landers funded by NASA will be launched later this year. A second Bud Light senior marketing executive has been placed on leave following backlash and calls for a boycott over the brand's recent partnership with the popular transgender influencer. Daniel Blake, who had overseen marketing for Anheuser-Busch's mainstream brands, stepped back from his role this week. According to the Wall Street Journal, it was reported that another executive, the brewer's vice president of marketing, who was behind the campaign, Alicia Heinerscheid, took a leave of absence after leading the brand since last June. A spokesperson for the company said, given the circumstances, Alicia has decided to take the leave of absence, which we support. Daniel's also decided to take time off.
Yeah, so they're not fired. They took a leave of absence.
Yes.
Good. You know what? All you bitches got mad because they sent a person a can with their own face on it, and because that guy likes to wear ladies' clothing.
Dylan Mulvaney, yes.
You got people vacation. Good one. You tore the world up, changing the world. For a group of people who said they hate cancel culture, you really are sensitive. By the way, my buddy in his garage has a poster of 4 obviously male humans with mustaches. This is a Budweiser poster, and it just said, half-price ladies' night, Bud Light, and it was one of those, they'll do anything to get the half-price
I remember
Budweiser.
that.
And it was dudes with mustaches, like, standing there like they're ladies.
Yes.
You just...
Yep.
I know. We just got to get Tootsie taken off the air and Miss Doubtfire. We just got to get bosom buddies.
Don't you dare speak of Medea.
Medea. Are you kidding me?
Mess with Medea, you get all of us.
And Medea's of color. Oh, my God. Now the blacks are doing it to us. Oh, Jesus Christ, you pussies. Like,
when I drink Bud, I am afraid that it is going to turn me gay. When I drink Bud, I fear that it may make me want to feel the touch of another man. We know it's just a beer, but we're white and filled with fear. Yeah, it is plain to see I question my sexuality when I drink Budweiser. I want to cup your balls.
Wow. Dr. Sandra Lee is on hold right now. That's hard to follow.
oh, I love her. I love Dr. She has always been fantastic. And she's hitting her 9th season with again, whenever these shows are pitched, I always wonder what the room looks like when someone's like, look, here's the new idea. Wall to wall, cysts and pimples. Boom, nothing but amazingly bacteria-filled, just ooze and just stench. And they're like, whew, we got ourselves a winner. And they are.
Born December 20th in Queens, New York. She is a board-certified dermatologist who specializes in general and cosmetic dermatology in Southern California. She became a global YouTube and social media sensation, amassing millions of followers before landing her own show, Dr. Pimple Popper on TLC. You can watch every season on Discovery Plus, and you can see an all-new episode tonight on TLC. Please welcome Dr. Sandra Lee.
We really got to work on that robot voice. How have you been, Doc?
I've been fine. How are you guys? It's so nice to speak with you guys again.
You as well, man.
What's
Congratulations.
going on?
Your 9th season. This is so good.
I know. We're growing old together, aren't we?
We really are. Why do you look so much better? You are.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I don't feel better, but I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
It's like
stop it.
the filters.
You're gorgeous. You're a dermatologist. I used to date an esthetician, so I know, like, it's ridiculous how perfect your skin could be if we would just pay attention to it.
Yes, that's very, very true. I say that to myself all the time.
And I knew this. We were talking earlier when we first met. It was still YouTube, and I remember talking about going, "Hey, there's no way this doesn't become a hit TV show." And you're like, "Well, I can't really talk about it." And I knew right then it was already in the works, but it had to be.
Wow.
And
Right, we've known each other for so long, and I feel like, I mean, you're like so knowledgeable about all this stuff too, right? Like you've like lived through this stuff now, I think too.
Well, yeah,
like roasts and things.
Well, just because you've seen it all, and I mean, this is the kind of thing that you go, this makes perfect sense. Listen, my mom used to love, if my dad got a blackhead on his shoulder, she would go after him. T, who worked on the show, would get Moose on the floor, who's a huge 6'5" guy who couldn't get stuff on his back. And it was almost homoerotic the way these two would go at it.
see how much joy it gives everybody? Isn't that just lovely? I think it's just great.
Yeah, listen, I say yes, whatever makes people happy. My mom used to love to, and this will just be terrible, my mom would never put sunscreen on us, so your skin would peel off, and she loved tearing the skin off a human being. I swear to God.
I mean, that's crazy. It is crazy, and I don't know what it is. It's just human nature, I guess. But you know, I know we're still going strong. There's still people to remove things on, giant growth that they're growing, and it's still happening. And you know, we're still spreading love that way. So it's really a nice thing.
Well, listen, the problem is when something doesn't hurt, and if it's not in your direct line of sight, we can deny it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a lot of things. It's like fear. It's like just concern, money, and everything. And you know, it's like maybe it'll go away tomorrow, kind of thing. Yeah, that's just what happens with people, right? That's just human nature.
I'm not even kidding you a little bit. I'm at my mom's funeral, sadly, but I'm sitting behind my brother, and I look at this crazy bastard's noggin, and he took his hat off, obviously, we're at the gravesite. And I'm like, what is on his head? Now I can't pay attention to my mom's funeral because he's got like half a golf ball sticking off his head.
Gosh.
And I'm just
what
like...
What did he have? Did he have something removed?
No, he still got it. I go, what is going on? Like, but
no.
What are you going to do? I'm like, you know, it's on the back and I guess it doesn't hurt.
Have him come see me. You guys got to come visit me.
Oh, my God. I'm not taking a car ride with that thing. Like, I'm telling you, it was all I could do, Doc, to not poke it with my finger.
Oh, I'll take care of him. Tell him I'll take care of him for sure.
You're a sweetheart. Listen, what are we going to see? Because every week you think this is not going to get weirder, and it really does. It gets bigger and more awkward. It's really people don't know. Now we joke about it because little stuff is funny, and then some stuff is gross, and we laugh at that too. But then there's stuff where it really does. It is debilitating for some people.
Yes, but you learn a lot. You know, you learn a lot about the medical side, but you learn a lot of humans too. You know how we all have these issues that we have to deal with, and you learn about biology, you learn about medicine, and it's just an educational show. And you know, it's crazy how people have all these different and interesting things, and we really go into more than just growth these days. We talk about general, you know, a lot of dermatology issues that are, you know, it's fascinating, really. If you realize that dermatology is so much more than just, you know, warts and like acne and, you know, pimples and things like that. There's so many other things that are going on.
Hey.
And it's hard to hide this because it's on your skin, right?
Yeah, listen, more than ever. And I mean, I've always known you got to take care of it and you got to go to the doc. I have a friend, George, in Curacao, who's a lifelong marine biologist and a squamous cell. Normally, they stay up top, right? And he had one go inward, and he's just finished 8 weeks of radiation because of it.
Yeah, squamous cell can be a little bit more like concerning than some of the other types of skin cancers, and so they can be scary.
Yeah,
and I think that's that's the thing about these days. It's just you know it never stops happening because we all live loving the sun and we're all just living our lives. You know.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean,
that's what we're here for. Yeah. To educate people and to make sure that they know when to see a doctor and you know that they're not alone either. They see other people that have issues too. So.
You know what I always wonder about this? I've never seen you guys use, for a while, I don't know why this popped into my head, but just the idea if you could just lance it and then put basically a vacuum cleaner on the big lipoma or the cyst and just have it just go and just take it all. I
would love to do that. That would be amazing because then my life's so much easier.
Yeah.
Some of those things are just stuck in people. And, you know, it's like a fight. I feel like I'm like going into the ring and fighting with a lipoma.
Because sometimes
you gotta wrestle it out of there.
They're connected.
Yes, they are connected.
Yep.
I mean, you have family, you know people that have growth like this, right?
Of course.
I don't know if you ever. Yeah, if you're like diagnosing your brother there, and like you're seeing people around, and you're probably telling them, hey, they've got a lipoma, or you're noticing it on people, and I think that's, you know, I feel proud that I've helped people to be aware of these conditions.
Oh, listen, you know what it was for me for lipomas? Not so much the sebaceous cysts, but the lipomas was because of my dog, as he got older, he just got lots of fatty ones. So my vet was the best. She would just take a little sample and she'd look at it in the microscope. She'd go, see, that's all fat. And she would just check to see if there's any odd looking cells. She's like, we don't need to take that one off. Because, you know, dogs as they get older, you have 30 of them, right?
Right. I know a lot of dogs get lipomas. I had a dog that had a lipomas too, and that was probably like a premonition or something because I didn't even realize I was going to become Dr. Pimple Popper at that time.
Yeah, he's just lumpy. And we had a little map of him. All Witter's little lumpies went, for 16 years, and he was wonderful, But it's just, that's where I learned about lipomas. On myself, I had a sebaceous cyst that my doc begged me, just a regular, family doc, and he was like,
right.
John, I goes, I never get to do anything fun. Let me just take it today. I was like, okay.
And he did?
Yeah.
Did you get to see it on the table afterwards and everything?
It was super gross. It looked like a tiny little fat, like a little eyeball. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. See, you had one of your own.
Yeah.
You had your own little baby.
My own little parasitic twin.
Yeah.
I love you. Listen, and I also think the other component for this, Sandra, and I know they must have done research, you are so attractive in a field that is so not attractive, and that dichotomy, I think, is fascinating to people.
Probably, I guess. It is weird, I suppose. I mean, I think that sometimes we joke because sometimes my patients, they're just surrounded by all these women, and we're like, yeah, we're just gonna pop that cyst out, while we're speaking to you real quietly and just flitting around them. We just try to make it a fun time for them.
Oh, yeah. No, my dermatologist is absolutely stunning, beautiful, like 30-year-old girl.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, whatever you want to do, just do it. Take my eye. It's fine. Like, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep, that's we got to charm them in some way,
Hey, TLC, Wednesdays, 8 o'clock, Dr. Pimple Popper.
That's right.
You may know her as Sandra Lee. And,
yes.
I mean, just again, congratulations. It's fun to watch. And I love the idea that it grew truly like one of those things that putting some videos out on your website turned into a YouTube channel, which turned into a genuine sensation that's a 9-year run on television.
I know, yeah, it's just crazy. And I mean, it just grew naturally, just like a lipoma would, I guess, under the skin.
Indeed. Yes. Listen, you make it when they hit you up for a Comic-Con. When you get to do a Comic-Con, that's when you know you're at the very pinnacle of it all.
I need to come out and visit you guys when you guys are hosting one of your big concerts or something.
I wish you would.
I need to go check. Yes, let's do it.
I'm in. I'm not kidding.
I'm going to check it out.
You like rock and roll?
Yes, of course.
Oh, my goodness.
And I like barbecue. I like all that kind of stuff. That'd be so much fun.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Yeah, let's do it. Throw a cyst for me, too. That'll just be a cherry on top.
Yes, absolutely. I love her. All right, hold on. And she's hot, dude. I mean, it's funny because she's 52. I wish she wasn't married. At 52, I would tell you, like, that you have to be a California dermatologist to look like that.
Sure.
52, because she looks like she's a Kansas 32. You know what I mean? Like, and I say that with love to the Kansas girls. I'm just saying her skin is flawless.
Well, you hit it. What makes this show work is she gets off on how disgusting it is, and none of it makes her squeamish.
And she's
a hot chick.
Yes. And you're like, oh my goodness.
But dude, when they cut off like a growth and she dots it off with the pin or whatever, and they get it open, and she's like, oh yeah, here it, and I'm like,
I know,
here it comes.
I'm like, all it's missing is someone going, give me the money shot.
And they have weirdo people on there. The dude that had the giant, he had cysts all over him. He had a big one on his head, and he came in with a tiny, like, Art the Clown hat. He'd wear hats on his little. So there's tons.
Shut up.
No, that happened on an episode. It's been a few years ago, but that happened.
Someone with the TV production crew put that on his head. Nobody.
This guy says he does it. He goes, I do it just to feel better about it.
My name is Michael. I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. I'm 47 years old, and this is John Ferrer at your service. My bump is probably the size, maybe a billiard ball, pool ball. It feels like I'm grabbing like a peach. It's squishy enough to where you know it's right, but it's just hard enough to where you know it's going to be good.
Well, hello.
I'm great. How are you?
How are you? Nice to meet you. I like your hat.
I always wear hats. I love them. Because I have something on my head that...
Okay. Can I take a look at it? Oh, my goodness.
He has to take his hat off.
Is this guy drunk?
Like
he had a hat on, and then it has a little hat.
It's an assistant.
How cute is that? I love surprises like this. I love when people poke fun at their own bumps here. At least they can make fun of them.
Sure.
And this is the cutest sis with the cutest little fedora. I was just waiting for it to have a little cane and do a little dance.
I'm going to miss him, but not much. Him, look at somebody. They're crazy. That's the bump coming out, I guess. See? I can be funny.
Yeah. Now cut his whole head off.
Yeah.
Started his
Solve
mouth.
it for all of us.
Yeah, that was just like, ooh.
Yeah.
Is he drunk?
I don't know. But
God.
and the lady this week that has they call it the ear brain. She has have you seen people before that? I mean, I'm not making fun of the condition, but this lady doesn't exactly have it. But where their ear kind of gets fat and then grows together, where there's not really like a whole.
You mean like a cauliflower ear?
Kind of like a cauliflower ear, but it's not broken cartilage. Like it gets so big that you kind of lose the ear hole and whatever. This lady kind of has that, but she also has a growth that's gotten big on the ear. And then Dr. Pimple Popper says it looks like her ear brain. It looks like a little brain hanging off her ear.
And, yeah, see, that's like, because I had the Lemmy that Doc took off that was on my neck, and it wasn't very big, but I was like, it got to a place where you could notice it. You know what I mean? But it was never red or it was just under the skin. It was just like a marble.
Well, when you talked about them
and he was like, let me just take that off there.
When you talked about them being attached, I didn't think about that either. When I had one on my back, not a very big, like maybe a little bigger than a pea.
Yeah.
But when they took it off, I was not ready for it. I thought, they just cut it open, squeeze it out, whatever.
See, they try to get it out whole.
But I could feel them, like they had deadened it, but I could feel my core being lifted off, like they were trying to pull it out and then eventually had to cut it out.
Yeah. No, that's what happened on my neck. I could feel it. Like
he's like, it's growing into some other stuff here. And I was like,
he tossed it on the table. He goes, look at that. And I was like, he goes, you really want to get those open or get those out without busting them?
Yeah.
I was like, he goes, they're terrible.
They put mine in a tiny jar, and I was like, oh, wow.
You should have kept it.
Oh.
I'd literally name mine, put it on the wall. You know how to put it on
like
the shelf.
House of a Thousand Corpses. I brought it down to dinner.
This is my baby. Larry LaPoma. Mr. Larry LaPoma.
Could you get some mashed potatoes for Larry?
Linda LaPoma. Jesus. Listen to me, Linda. Linda, listen to me. Listen to me, LaPoma. Listen.